Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for joining this September's monthly reading for you. If you're a sun sign, moon sign, rising sign in Aquarius, this is a reading for you. Of course, if you're a cross watcher, welcome to watch this video. If you have a good friend, a family member, or a loved partner who is Aquarius, you should also watch this, and perhaps you will also be able to provide some useful guidance for them, right? I personally myself, I've got two really good friends living overseas who are Aquarius. So if you're watching this video, love you guys. Okay, so with all that being said, let's get started. Now, today we're going to use Oracle of the Mythic Heroes and Oracle of the Celestial Deities. First of all, we're going to pull 4 cards out. We're going to check your general energy, your career, professional life, your love life, okay, relationships. Finally, we're going to look at your spiritual health. Okay, now, are we ready? Let's go. Your general energy, your general energy is Pluto. All right. Your career energy is Mercury. Your relationship and love life, we have got Jason. Wow, okay. And finally, we got your spiritual health. We have got Jupiter. Wow, okay. This is a very, very interesting energy. Okay, now we're gonna use a tarot deck just to pull another 3 cards to get some extra information and advice. Okay, for Aquarius people in September, just 3 cards. Okay, so universe, please give us some guidance for Aquarius in September. Okay, very good. Let's go. Career, 10 of Swords. Now we got love life, relationships. We got 5 of Pentacles. Okay. And finally, we have got your spiritual health. We've got Ace of Cups. Very interesting. Okay, Aquarius have to say. Now, to give you a better view of the cards, have a look in here. Now, let's talk about the energy here for you, Aquarius. You start your energy with Pluto, who is the god of the underworld and transformation. Pluto in the first house is all talking about looking at your life and going through a little bit cleansing, understanding that what is working out for you and what is not. And Pluto's energy sometimes really needs you to sort of like face the fact or face a reality and understand that, okay, certain things that I've been doing, I can't do things like that, right? Because either it drained my energy or I was not able to do it, the best way. Usually I realize Pluto kind of like requires some kind of lesson there to learn. As you know, if you a fan of astrology, Pluto's transit is very intense, right? So sometimes this could be about a very intense energy that you feel in your own mind. Watching this. Now, what is also interesting is if you're an Aquarius, specifically if you're born at the very beginning of Aquarius, you're gonna welcome your Pluto transit very soon because literally Pluto right now is in retrograde in Aquarius. And for the next several months, it's gonna go back into the very final degrees of Capricorn. And from 2025, actually, so Pluto will, completely, right, start its next 15 years in Aquarius. And so for Aquarius people, I mean, you're going to know how to work with Pluto, right, for the next 10 years or 15 years. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. Hades as the god of the underworld, he's not a bad guy, but he needs you to know how to work with him. So this could be about that transformation energy that you feel in you. The good thing about Pluto is in ancient Latin language, Pluto also means wealth, money, resource. And so this card also tells you that through that transformation that you're going to go through this month, you're also going to discover treasure hidden in you. This could be about the skills, the talent, all those amazing things that has always been there, but you never really paid attention to, right? And so during this period of time, you're going to excavate those things out of your yourself. So I like that energy. Another thing that I want to say is sometimes Pluto energy, they need a little bit, they need a little bit of hermit time, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I mean, if you imagine, who Hades is, he doesn't, live with other Olympian gods, on the mountains. He doesn't go partying, he doesn't socialize, he lives by himself in the underworld. Sometimes I feel Pluto people, they need a lot of privacy, right? They're a little bit like a hermit, in their own cave. And it doesn't mean that they hate it, but it just means that sometimes they need that privacy, or they prefer to have a little bit of hermit time to really go inward with themselves to activate that treasure. All right. So what I also say is if you need that privacy, if you need that a long time, Aquarius, in this month, it's okay, right? You are entitled to have that. You don't have to sacrifice your time, attention for other people all the time. Now, with your career, you have got the Mercury sitting in your career. Now, Mercury is all talking about busy activities, communication, adaptation. Sometimes this could even involve some kind of business trips happening because you literally have got Jason and Jupiter in your work, in your life as well in different areas. And all these three cards are related to travel, actually. So there could be some trips either you're doing now or you're going to do very soon. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It's good, it's active. But because you got Ten of Swords below that, what I really feel is that sometimes you might have this urge to do things, right? To be active, but deep down, there's also a part of it is feeling tired, feeling that, you know what, I'm exhausted from doing all this kind of stuff. I know I need to do this, but I'm not sure if I have the energy, right, to do that. Now, with this Ten of Swords and Pluto, to be honest, Pluto and Ten of Swords actually share some similar energy, right? And if you study, astrology and tarot, you can see just the similar energies actually between these two cards. So I do feel that for you, right? Finding the right balance within yourself. There's also one more thing I want to say is, of course, depending on what you do for your work, right? You guys this month have some you have this very sharp and penetrating eye in your work. If I can make this more easy for you to understand, it's almost like this month in your work, so you're playing a little bit like a detective. So this could be about you being very good at doing research, right? You're gonna find out some very interesting information. It's almost like you're gonna find out a lot of the truth about things in your work zone and other people don't know. So it's almost like you see through it, but other people cannot, right? So this could be about you being very good at finding out truth, finding out information. And this could also be about you, just suddenly you have this very deep understanding and very deep discovery, right, about something in your work. This, it's quite deep, to be honest, yeah. And so in a good way, it's good, right? Because, not everybody is able to do that. And perhaps through that kind of deep discovery, Aquarius, for you guys, and they will also be able to help you to further go inward and understand your own needs and what is important to you. All right. Now, for your love life, you got Jason sitting in your love life. Now, who is Jason? Jason is a young traveler. In ancient Greek mythology, Jason is this young guy, right, who traveled, from his hometown all the way to fetch the Golden Fleece in modern day, the Black Sea, basically. And so Jason's energy is about travel. It's about new discovery, right? Seeing new things, understanding new things. Now, there are two possibilities. Either is there could be a love interest overseas and they will come to see you, right? This could be someone that either you find them very attractive or they find you attractive. And, you might meet someone from overseas, or this could be literally about you maybe traveling to them, right? You having some trips, right? For your personal life. But either way, this could be very good. Now, if you are not traveling, the Aquarius guys, or if nobody traveling to you this month, Jason could just be talking about a very youthful energy coming to your life. So, for example, this could be about you, suddenly having this, feeling that, what, I actually want to date. I actually want to, try dating, right? Because I've been a hermit in the cave for too long. I'm kind of interested, right? So this could be some kind of interesting, things that is, piquing your interest, let's put it this way, yeah, in a dating life. And what I really want you to do is I don't want you to have this mentality of lacking. What do I mean by that, right? For example, like what I mentioned in the first scenario, if you're meeting someone, okay, again, this could be very much about traveling, people coming from overseas to see you, or you go somewhere to see them. Um, I would want you to feel that I'm not good enough for them. Because Five of Pentacles sometimes it's a little bit like about this mentality of lacking or mentality of not being good enough, and then you act, and because of that mentality, you're actually drawing the negative attention to you, right? So, for example, a typical example is let's say if you think. Let's say if you think you're not tall enough, right? And so you're self-conscious. And so when you're dating, you keep wondering whether they think you're short, for example, yeah? And then maybe that lack of confidence eventually will manifest itself by people thinking you are not attractive because they feel that you're not confident, right? So I'm just saying that with this Five of Pentacles, I really want you guys to really not to be cocky, right, when it comes to dating, but just to really embrace your confidence and your value and why certain people are showing interest in you. And also, why you're showing certain interest in them. So, this Five of Pentacles really telling you to really kind of like find that balance within yourself, right? And looking at what you're able to offer and why people want to offer themselves to you, rather than, but it's not gonna be good, right? And etc. etc. And also, I feel that with if for those of you guys who are actually already partnered, who are already being with someone, this energy really tells you to also, noticing the good things about each other, right? And try not to be, either overly critical, right? Or sort of like, um, focusing on, what is not good enough about each other. Okay. Very good. Now, we're going to spiritual health, Aquarius. There's some good news for you in terms of your spirituality. Jupiter, come on, expansion, growth, opportunities with Ace of Cups. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Aquarius. If some of you guys have been going through a very chaotic and challenging time, you're not very far away from your blessings. What I usually feel about the last row sitting in here about your spiritual health is talking about what is yet to come to you, but is not manifesting itself yet in your life. Jupiter is about you really seeing the development and opportunities coming to you. And Ace of Cups needs you to follow your heart, because this is a card of feeling love, passion, right? Ace of Cups does not have to be about falling in love with someone, even though it could be about that. But I see this Jupiter with Ace of Cups is about you finding that love within yourself, finding that, wow, life is amazing, life is lovely, and life is vibrant, right? And if I want it, I will be able to have it. That kind of very, very refreshing outlook actually in your life. So I love this energy. And also, just again, if you look at the three cards, right, in the middle here, you can see all of them are about expansion. Mercury, travel communication. Jason, travel usefulness. And adventure. Jupiter, expansion, growth, opportunities, and also adventure, right? So it seems like maybe at this moment your mind is very sort of like engulfed or embedded in something, and you're not really seeing the amazing things that is waiting for you. And so Aquarius this month, it's okay, have some private time, like the Pluto, if you need to rest, go back to that cave and recharge your energy and be ready for the next exciting chapter of your life. Now, finally, we're going to pull one card from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes to find a final guidance for you. Let's see what's the energy. All right. Let's have a look. The universe, let's give us a guidance, important guidance for our Aquarius lovely souls. Okay, just one card. One more shuffle. All right, this is it. Just one card. You got Jupiter again, okay? Though this card says Numa Humor. In the sky, this is Jupiter, okay? In the sky. You got Jupiter twice. Now, I'm going to say this to you, what this means, okay? Numa, this card, the keyword is called humor. Have a look in here. This card basically tells you that you might have a lot of things happening in your life, and sometimes you might just even kind of like bury your head, right, in the activities and all the chaos and all the deep thinking and the seriousness in life. At the end of the day, this card is telling you that you need to know how to take life not so seriously as well. Have a laugh, right? Laugh at our failures, laugh at the things that are not going well, laugh at the mistakes that we make, not just our own life, but laugh at the whole world, how ridiculous certain things are happening in the world. Um, Specifically for those of you guys who are watching news all the time. I mean, I always get upset when I watch news. Sometimes, just by watching news, I get so depressed, right? This card tells you that don't be so serious about them. It does not mean that nothing is important, but it means that sometimes you might need to adopt a little bit like a humorous mentality in your mind, right? Be humorous about it and understand that, it's not all about serious stuff, and it's not all about life and death, right? And so this is what I mean by earlier. We have all got this Mercury, Jason, Jupiter, this bluish, right, expansion energy outside you, but your mind is this dark Pluto, all looking at the serious darkness, right, in the underworld, and you might not be able to notice the opportunities and amazing things happening around you. So Aquarius, I think this message is perfect for you, right? Either way, thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching this video. Again, remember to share, like, subscribe, and if you like this video, I will see you guys very soon in the next reading. Have a wonderful day. See ya.